Scene, a panoramic shot of a city skyline at dusk with towering skyscrapers. A man in a suit stands with his back to the camera, looking out a large office window at the city below. Text overlay appears. How do real estate moguls build billion-dollar empires? Have you ever gazed upon a sprawling city, a testament to human ambition, and wondered about the architects of its fortune? Not just the ones who designed the buildings, but the ones who owned them. How do real estate moguls transform a single investment into a billion-dollar empire? It's a story of strategy, foresight, and a profound understanding of wealth itself. The journey from a single plot of land to a skyline adorned with your name is not paved with luck, but with a series of deliberate, powerful moves. It begins not with a mountain of cash, but with a single, foundational principle that magnifies financial power far beyond its initial size. Scene, an animated graphic shows a small stack of coins being used to move a much larger stack. This transitions to a close-up of a hand signing a property deed, then to a blueprint being unfurled. The first secret is leverage. In the world of real estate, you don't need to own the mountain to move it. The masters of this domain use other people's money, leveraging bank loans to control assets worth many times their initial capital. A modest down payment can secure a property of immense value, immediately amplifying the potential for returns. This is the fulcrum upon which fortunes are built. Every signature on a deed, every blueprint unfurled, is not just a transaction, it's an act of calculated multiplication. They understand that debt, when used wisely, is not a liability, but the most powerful tool for acquisition and expansion, allowing them to control vast portfolios with a fraction of the total cost. Scene, a vintage map of a city with certain underdeveloped areas glowing. A time-lapse shows a dilapidated neighborhood transforming into a vibrant modern district. Beyond financial mechanics lies the visionary's insight. Where the average person sees neglect and decay, the mogul sees a future waiting to be built. They possess a unique form of foresight, an ability to study demographic shifts, infrastructure plans, and cultural trends to identify the path of progress before it's visible to the naked eye. They don't just follow growth, they anticipate it. By investing in overlooked or underdeveloped areas, they position themselves directly in the path of revitalization. They acquire land and property when it is undervalued, patiently waiting for the inevitable wave of development that will transform their modest investment into a cornerstone of a new, thriving community. Their vision turns forgotten streets into coveted destinations. Scene, a split screen shows frantic house flipping on one side and a single majestic building appreciating through the seasons on the other. The investor calmly collects rent. While the market buzzes with the frantic energy of flipping, the true empire builder plays a different game. They embrace the profound power of buy and hold. Instead of chasing quick, fleeting profits, they acquire prime assets and hold them for the long term. This strategy turns property into a perpetual wealth-generating machine. Each month, rent checks flow in, creating a steady stream of passive income. This cash flow is not just for lifestyle, it's the lifeblood of the empire. It funds the next acquisition and the one after that, creating a self-sustaining cycle of growth. Their patience allows them to ride out market fluctuations and benefit from the unstoppable force of long-term appreciation. As their properties become more valuable with each passing year. Scene, an animation of a small snowball rolling down a hill, growing into a massive boulder, which then transforms into an expanding portfolio of properties on a map. This discipline leads to the final, awe-inspiring stage, the miracle of compounding. The initial investment, nurtured by leverage and cash flow, begins to snowball. The income from one property helps acquire a second. The income from two properties helps acquire a third, then a fourth, and so on. What starts as a linear progression quickly becomes an exponential explosion of wealth. The portfolio expands, not just in size, but in power and influence, spreading across the map like a conquering army. This is how a single, well-chosen asset can become the foundation for a dynasty, with its growth accelerating over time until it becomes an unstoppable force of financial momentum. Scene. The investor turns from the window to face the camera, a confident smile on his face. The final shot is the city skyline again, now brightly lit at night. Final text overlay. Real estate, building fortunes, one property at a time. Leverage, vision, patience, and compounding. These are the pillars that hold up the great real estate empires. It is a formula not of gambling, but of deliberate, strategic construction. The skyline you see is not just a collection of buildings. It is a monument to this process. It is proof that with the right strategy, anyone can transform a small beginning into a lasting legacy. This is the art of building fortunes, one property at a time.